time to just go with the flow. Update. It was my birthday on Monday, and it just flashes me back to where I was last year, and it's not good memories at all. Where I was that on the 15th of January, they'd forced me homeless, the police. After 4 years living in peace, I've got like all kinds of evidence stating, it's just clear. My neighbour below, who it's mentioned in the Derek Recorder medium recording, she was an absolute cow and she was jealous and things like that. But I've got years of being having her only child with me all the time. I used to take the child out. They were Polish, and she worked, and she was just lazy and stayed in bed and couldn't even answer the door when I brought the child back, and loved the child to bits, donated songs to her, all kinds, And the flat below that, friends with the landlord, they had a cat, and when I was, because I'm a cat one, when I would come and go, the cat would be at the window, and it would just cry the house down to get out to see me. Cats have always been attracted to me, and babies. They go like that. But and I've got cards and all kinds of things to evidence that I was very much liked and respected and no problem to anyone, until the police marked me and targeted me, and then they all turned really nasty. It was just a vile thing to do. My estate agent, fresh move lettings, I've never had a complaint, never had a problem, got on with everybody to do with it. The whole, anyone that ever visited the house, like, they come and check on rented accommodation every 6 months. Just perfect. It was just 4 years of no problem. Suddenly, you've got to move out, you've got to go. And it was like all of everything that was happening to me. I've been through kangaroo courts already, the very day after, literally, set up in Glasgow, and I don't get in trouble. It's obvious I've never been in trouble before or since. That's what they did to me. So it's just another medium recording in Glasgow. Was just, it's all coming in at once. Just as I said previously, stated so minuscule to what was actually going on. I walked out of there, across the streets in Glasgow after the court, kangaroo trials, set up charges, and was told I was on the computer to be targeted and attacked. 2 witnesses from Taiwan, actually, long gone, refused CCTV as usual. It's just nightmare, also nightmare. So, and where I was my birthday last year, Torbay Council 6 internal investigations, and they all lied. My estate agent, I've got to think of this because it's so important to think how the police character assassinate, and that it's always, the police are such nice people, and of course if they say you're a bad guy, and people just believe that. Nightmare neighbours next door, here we go again. All the neighbours turned on her over a car parking space, and the police were stalking her, set up charges, the lot, Devon and Cornwall police. And they'd done it after they tasered me in 2013, tortured me, that's what they did. And they nearly killed me, and it was attempted murder. Without question, it was attempted murder. No cartridge, under human rights, that they would abuse it in that way. That's what they did to me. 100,000 volts. I'm lucky to be alive, truly, for what it did to me. So yeah, it wasn't like for my birthday this year. I was like, right. Well, let's just say what's her name? Because she lied about me. The police got her to do that. Fresh Move Lettings, Exeter manager. What is her name? Because she was an evil cow. She was so evil, and she lied. She blatantly lied. First of all, she said I can't have a reference because I threatened a neighbour, and I'm like, it was all over my Twitter. I go, what? Stunned. And then I said, access to data. I've got to ask the police. Why? You know? She lied. She outright lied and absolutely character assassinated me. Utterly. Sad, really, very sad for what I was put through. And, you know, it could have led me, 400 people killed themselves after being in custody, and I know why. It could have, like, you know, a weaker-minded person would have cut their wrists and died, you know what I mean? Because suicide, and what can I say? Respect. So then it was the council, and I was told by the member of public that he was, you know, housing officer, was an ex-copper having all his barbecues with the police. All involved. Alison Anders, Chief of Police, Torbay Council. I work for Torbay Council. I work with the police, the Home Office and Ministry of Justice. Let me tell you, I know the score. All one nasty, vile deep state crew. Nasty. And when I moved into this property now, the police had targeted some other people and actually made the mistake of involving me in it. The father of a policeman, top flat where I live, and he did this and he did that. They didn't do anything like that. They were lying, and I was going, oh yeah, knowing full well, oh, is this what you did to me? My landlord, David Shopland, Landlords Association Devon, who actually, Fresh Move Letting Agencies is the Landlords Association Devon, yeah? So, can you see, I was just marked. I wasn't going to get housed by anyone. I'm not a mark against my character in any way, sense, shape or form. Suddenly, the best bit. I was accused of being an arsonist. And that, there's 6 internal investigations in the council because they won't let these investigations out because what they did, utter gang abused me, and they won't give any reports out. So what happened this time last year for my birthday, I was in Tusker Lodge Guest House, Torquay, and the guy was an anti-Semitic. There was the Rothschild lady. I'll keep that quiet, but I'll tell anyone in the world and I'll prove it. The Rothschild, and when I had to, all these things, I had to sign all these things to say I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. I couldn't speak on social media. They tried to block me using my video camera, my body cam. He was talking to me through intercoms. I'm watching you with a camera right next to me, and by this time it just become normalised. You know, just unbearable circumstances for anyone. I'd just become normal by then. You know, I've been long set up by Devon and Cornwall Police. I've been through Kangaroo Court. It was just, and it's domestic abuse and abuse by proxy, Home Office and Ministry of Justice. You're a disgrace. I'm ex-Home Office and Ministry of Justice, and I've got the right to bloody stand, sit down, whatever, and say so. Yeah, it was just devastating. I'm surprised I didn't have a mental breakdown. I'm proud of myself, actually. I'm really proud of myself because, as I say, you know, for some people, it would have just drove them over the edge and made them jump off a cliff. It was that bad. It really was that bad. So I was in this. I was stutter given to me by the police. Brutality. So on the 15th of January 2019, after no blanked by Torbay Council, housing officer, ex-policeman, set me up totally. The member of public, as I said, told me who was, what it was about. And they wouldn't, you know, all these doctor's letters I had because of what they'd done to me in 2013, and what they'd done to me was just a collapsed mental state. I'd been tortured and I became suicidal because I had post-traumatic stress disorder to such a grave extent. I just didn't even know what day it was or where I was, truly, and that's a little bit embarrassing to admit, but that's what happened. For 3 years, agoraphobia and anxiety. I've said it all before. And I came back, I got up, phoenix from the ashes, here I am. Yeah, so my birthday came and domestic abuse, #party. All day I had a party, all over my head, stamped on it basically. I was trying because it just become unbearable. I was in one room in Tusker Lodge Guest House, which is just, they were vile people, and they were bullying this other girl. There was only 2 of us there. We were hidden in the back rooms, and Carlo was just an evil bastard, to be honest. Great big ex-boxer, Carlo, and he was accusing me of all kinds, following me around, stalking me, but the only relief was that he was away working through the week. He just came back at weekends, which was like, you know, like a battered wife would dread a husband coming back. That was what it was like. And I knew I was just going to get abused by him, and I did. And I reported it, you know, to authorities, and they denied CCTV evidence, although he was stalking me and trolling me on CCTV within the building. That's what he'd done on my birthday. Accusing me of all kinds, accusing the girl, the anti-Semitism, Rothschild, and this and this and that. And I was just like getting wise to this, what it's all about, and he was just a vile bastard, to be truthful with you, and I'm happy to be telling the world what he is. Vile, fucking evil, women bullying, nasty, horrible, far-right bastard. And I just didn't get it, why he was behaving that way towards me. I just didn't understand it. So yeah, it was just, this year I was supposed to take it all back and triumph over them and not allow that to have affected me, but it didn't work out that way. I spent half the week, I tried to book to go away because I'm just trapped on it by them, that if I go somewhere and I relax, I let my guard down, something happens. Gotta have my body cam on, gotta watch everyone, can't trust anyone. That's just my life. That's targeted individuals. That's how it is. All this facial recognition coming in. You're kidding me, aren't you? Text dogs and facial recognition. It's been in for years. They're just going loud and proud of it, you know. I've been getting stalked everywhere I've gone. I've been on computers, wherever I stayed. I'm not safe anywhere to go. Someone said to me, go off grid. And I'm like, there is no off grid. You know, if you've got your phone, which is, social media is my protection. So to leave my phone and go off grid, let's say, would put me in absolute danger. Like, I would be in absolute danger. Hence, I'm making these videos, as a struggle as it is. I don't like to do it. I am camera shy, I don't like it. Never have. So yeah, basically I booked on booking.com. I thought, right, I'm gonna triumph over this situation, not like last year. I'm not accepting this. And the Twitter ban, I, I now I know what it was, and I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. It was not fair. So I've appealed again. I was, over the suspension because it's not right. It's just not right. Um, we'll see how that goes. And I'll evidence to the world it's not right. I'm happily will. There's there's no good reason for a suspension at all. Not at all. Um. So yeah, booking.com. I put in the dates, and I come to realize after the suspension, which was like, wow, what have I done at first? Oh my god! Then I realized what I've done. Then I'm making a big. So I missed the dates for the booking from what I booked. Came back as the following weekend. So I'm like, okay, corrected cancellation, corrected dates. Oh no, 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 no. And of course I need to go in a private hotel because I can't stay in a hostel anyway because I'm on targets on computers wherever I go, and I'm gonna get attacked and violated as usual, and then they're gonna hide the CCTV as they always do and refuse the CCTV and refuse access to data because that's what they do. And because it's the deep state and police and people who are actually arranging this abuse. So yeah, then the fun began really, booking.com, and I've used them so many times, literally so many times, and never had a problem. And suddenly it was like cancellation. We're going to charge you the full price of the booking. I'm like, so I went to the website of the place I booked. 7 days cancellation, no charge. So I went back to booking.com, and it just went on. Then they were like, well, we want to charge you for the best suite in the house to change the dates, double the money that you booked, and so forth. It was just a little bed and breakfast, and no big deal. I'd already paid for a big hotel the following evening. I just thought I'll get there early and then I can relax and whatever. No, that wasn't going to happen. So it was just in days of like, well, it was just went on and on. It was like, well, if you don't pay for the best room in the place, we're going to charge you full price to cancel, even though the place doesn't charge for cancellation. And the place told me that it was booking.com, and booking.com told me it was the place. And then the place told me, well, if booking.com wants to do that, then maybe they should pay the difference in price, and it wasn't my fault anyway. And then I've got booking.com telling me we got you off the hook, and I'm going, hang on a minute, what hook? What hook? And I've never ever used them again. But beside the point, it was just a build up and a build up over the week between the Twitter, and you've got to understand, people, that I'm now going to raise my presence on YouTube because I'm in danger. If I'm not on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. I've got over 5,000 followers, which is great, but my main presence has always been on Twitter. And if that is seen as a win for my attackers and my stalkers and my abusers, targeted individual. It's like, I'm one step away really, aren't I? If I lose Facebook, it's party time, isn't it, for everyone to abuse and attack and torture me and so forth. And I don't make this stuff up by far, no way. So yeah, it's like, I know numerous people, specifically the police and so forth, are sitting there going, waiting to try and sit by and attack me at any opportunity. So yeah, last year on my birthday I wrote one tweet. It was my 50th birthday. You cannot replace that. And that's why they did it. And it was the Torbay Council. I'm like, I want to go away. They were like, No, you can only go away for one night. You have to have permission. You are homeless. You have to stay in that shithole Tusker Lodge Torquay guest house with no cooking facilities, with no fridge, with no fuck all, because you are a fucking arsonist. I burnt my hand off in my early 20s. I've still got, you can still vaguely see the scars. 2 children across my road, from the road from me, 25 Elcoon Church Road, I owned for 16 years. Immediately opposite, 2 children died. They're all over my medium recordings. And fire terrifies me. It's the only thing I'm really afraid of. So that was just evil for them to do that, and it absolutely finished me. I had no hope. Fresh move letting agencies made certain no one would house me, all on lies. All of it was lies. There was nothing I could do about it. The housing wouldn't even speak to me. So then I ended up in their clutches and I couldn't do nothing about it, and that's when I got in adult social services in Torquay, because I thought, well, someone's got to witness this. And I was stupid enough to think that they would be reasonable. Just, no. They had like bigger blades and machetes than most terrorists and hacked me to bits. And that's not an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration. So Torbay Council made certain, I'm like, well, I want to go away for the week, you can't have permission. Well, I'm not giving you permission when you can't go anywhere. An appointment on, it was the Sunday last year, my 50th birthday. We're giving you an appointment at like literally, you know, first thing Monday. You cannot go fucking anywhere. You are staying right. And when I went for just, if I'd have gone anywhere, I'd have been on the streets. I couldn't go anywhere. If I'd have said anything or responded or said anything on social media, I would have been on the streets. They tried to take my body cam off me. They tried to tell me I wasn't allowed to use social media. I'm like, you are kidding me. No chance. And they had to fess up that they, you know, had no right to do that. It just went on and on and on. It was so damaging. I was just in a mess and I couldn't eat, rest. They had access to the room. I had to sign that over. They had access to my computers. They had access to my everything. I couldn't breathe without a camera on me. It was just unbearable for me. I got through it, you know. So yeah, what happened for my birthday this year? Couldn't believe it. I knew, right, 2 guys in this prison cell on my previous videos, yeah, they'd been trolling me in the forced accommodation by Torbay Council and the homelessness, and that they didn't act lawfully and all, and refused CCTV and all of this. Still going on today. Adult Social Services Torquay will not hand over access to JSA. They know I'm in a position where I have to sue them or crowdfund to get legal representation through the civil courts and so forth. I'm dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder still, of course I am. And where was I? Sorry. My birthday. After getting through that, and there's a lot more came after that. I've got my tweet archive and I'm going to get it from script to text and put it on my blog. This is getting done now. This is happening. And I'm going to trace every step I ever made and the stuff I couldn't write as I'm tweeting on the run from all of them. Screwed. I was absolutely screwed by them all. Just screwed. Helpless and under a severe gang abuse attack. Every which direction. They even stole my post. They took my doctor off me. The council blacklist, yeah. I had my dentist, my doctors, everywhere. My really sound doctor gone. Everything. I don't even have a doctor anymore. In my previous videos, I went to hospital with a bad stomach. They're trying to section me. I'm like, I couldn't get out of there quick enough. This is fucking crazy deep state. This is crazy deep state. There's no two ways about this. This is what it is. And the people willing to be the narcissist flying monkeys, obviously they've been told that I'm something I'm not. In a respect of a bad person or whatever they were told, and they did it to the people across the road from here. I know what they said, that they ran a policeman over. Fuck off, you liars, you liars. I'm sitting there thinking, well, you've just done that to me and I know exactly what you're doing to them. And I told them, okay, ethnic minorities over the street over there, I told them what you did, okay? So deal with it. Devon and Cornwall, please. Deal with it. Let slip to the wrong person. I went and told them. Cheers. You fucking did it to me, you scumbags, you know what I mean? Excuse me, but it's the truth, like, nightmare neighbours next door, filth. Filth. Gang abusing, torturing women naked and all that, you filth. Outspoken, yeah, speaking my truth. So, yeah, I'm really pleased I told them. I absolutely did tell them what you did and the lies you told and what to watch out for. Damn right. And I think if that woman on Nightmare Neighbours next door could have come up to me and said, look, this is what they've done to me and this is what they're doing to you, she would high-five me for telling them, for sure, but the police are going to target me even further for it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Truly. Fuck you. And it is like that. It is like that. So, yeah. So then I found out that the prison cell I'd been forced into on the camera watch all day and night and everything else had to flee to the New Zealand embassy by April. I just couldn't take any more. Sneaked out the country, got on a boat and fled for my life for human rights. That's what I was being stalked and followed everywhere, night and day, everywhere. And it was just, gaslighting. Yeah, I couldn't speak about half the stuff that was going on because I would have sounded like I had psychosis. It would just sound too unreal to be even conceived, so I just didn't even say it. And I did say numerous times on my tweets, if I told you what was going on in my life, you wouldn't believe it. No one would have believed it. It was too far-fetched, which is why I had to make sure I didn't speak up about that. That's what they wanted me to do, to gaslight myself. And I fucking resisted. Thank you, I resisted. Proud of myself. Because when I do translate my tweets, boy am I gonna write a book on you bastards. Watch me. Boy am I, believe me. And that's all in the post. You stole my post as well. You can evidence it. My banks, the post, everyone knows I spoke to them all the way along. It was like what was going on for me, and well, don't send me letters and can't get my post and the SOS video and all that. It's all true. It's all true. So then I just this birthday last Monday just gone, right before it, after all the booking.com bullshit and all the negativity and the wrongfully being suspended from Twitter and it being really unreasonable, negativity building, feeling more at risk. And then I had contact with someone who I was previously in the accommodation with, under the cameras in lockdown, basically open prison. I was free, but I wasn't. I was being watched 24/7, my every move. I couldn't even speak everywhere in the building could hear my words. I couldn't cry without the whole place knowing, and I did cry quite a bit, to be honest, because I was just struggling so much to cope. But I did. I did. And yeah, I nearly starved. Economic rape. I couldn't even, because I was running back and forth to Glasgow, I couldn't even afford to eat. And I literally near starved to death. to the point where they let up on me for a few weeks because I was about to crash and die. And that's not a lie. It's the truth. I couldn't even look at myself. It was that bad. And I swear to God, I swear on the Holy Bible, I speak only the truth. You can see the difference in me. You can see it from previous videos. You can see a massive difference in me. And hopefully that'll remain so, because I'm always at risk. I'm never not going to be always at risk. They could sabotage my life today and have me homeless again tomorrow. And I'm fully aware of that, but it's not going to shut me up or make me go away quietly. So, yeah, I found out that I was in that place and people were making false Twitter accounts, and they were, what was happening was that they were following me, and it's a red alert. If someone's got no followers, right, the account is brand new and the only one they're following is you, and you see that follower, it's you're savvy on Twitter, you look and you think, oh, what's this? You know you're being targeted. Red flag. Everyone knows that. And when I looked on them accounts, it would be, say, 2 accounts synchronistically, and they would be saying on that account, oh, she burnt toast this morning, and that very morning I'd been in the communal kitchen and the toast had overcooked slightly, like I had. Or, oh, she's not well today, and that day I'd collapsed out really unwell, and there it was on these fake accounts on Twitter. And then one account would say it, and I'd see the other account. This sounds like gaslighting again. This is the absolute gospel truth. This is what was going on. And still I couldn't say it out openly to the public without sounding like a crackpot, because only I knew my movements in that place were being followed. And that place, there was 10 men, and it was released prisoners and refugees. I was the only woman. I couldn't even go to the toilet. I had to use a communal toilet. I couldn't go to the toilet in the middle of the night. I was terrified because I didn't know who was following me around, trolling me on Twitter from more than numerous accounts that would just open and then shut down, or I'd block and another one would come up. And the worst of it came, I was repeatedly, because I was very, very, very traumatized, stressed. Yeah, so what I was saying at the time, my big escape at the time was looking up at the sky, just like trying to be, as I got told they would put it, now present, not to think about what was going on, to try and re-energize, to try and block out what was going on, to stay now present and focused and not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just be now. So I'm not as stressed as it was. It was the only way I could cope, because it was that bad. And then at these accounts within that place sent a new account created, and the background was the sky, as I've been going on about, but there was a satanic picture in the sky, like evil, and then the profile picture was a skeleton with a crow, and all its flesh had gone off its body. That was how skinny I was. That's what it was referring to. I was near dead on my feet. I really was. I was really bad, drawn, ill, because of what they'd been doing to me. And the profile picture, it is upsetting, of course it is. It's not normal, is it? And the profile picture was of crows picking out a fleshless skeleton, picking its eyes. And I found out over my birthday weekend last Monday, not only did I suspect who it was in that house, I confirmed who it was. 2 guys in that house. Confirmed, trolls, and confirmed it done it to me. And a reason why, with the person who's, I said, why didn't you tell me? And that person went, you told me. In other words, I only clarified what you already knew, that it was them. 2 guys. I can't believe that, you know. Or I can't believe that. I just find it devastating to realise how evil and sick people can be. When I went into that place, I was scared of my own shadow. I remember one of them guys walking in the kitchen. There was 10 men in the house. I've been followed, stalked, and everything everywhere. I couldn't move. It was constant. It wasn't in my mind, it was real. And I couldn't speak about it because I'd be gaslighted and so forth. And I remember him walking into the kitchen. I was in the kitchen. He walked in and I went, and I literally, that was what I was like all the time. Living on my nerves, living on the edge. And the bastard went and fucking done that to me. The pair of fucking filthy scum bastards. Howard Court, Torquay, St. Effreys Road, Luke, and Mr. M. Big fat obese fucking horrible fat cunt sad bastard. There you go. I mean, my language isn't very particularly nice, but what they fucking done to me, I hope karma sees them off this planet. Truly, I swear to God. One of my medium videos says how a very good friend of mine, you know, never done me wrong, was taken over to the afterlife because there is justice. There's always justice. You two, you fucking have asked for this. Truly you have. You're a pair of sick bastards, and you're going to see this because what I also learned was on the suspension of my Twitter account, it was confirmed because them pair of fucking little creepy fucking sado rejects, yeah. You know, I just was a woman passing through their life, yeah. Something they never see because no one would touch the pair of them with a barge pole. Not with a barge pole. Absolute scum of the earth, yeah. And I just happened to pass through their life and they attached themselves to me and done that to me when my life was already fucking devastated and I was in bits, absolute bits. It's a round of applause again, eh? So when it come to leaving to go away for a couple of days, my birthday, to make what was taken away from me right last year, I actually broke down and cried when I found out that. Truly. Just devastated at how fucking sick people can be. Really. So yeah, I said on Facebook, quietly hating my birthday. And quietly, I was. It was the 2nd year running. So, the truth of the matter is, this is, you know, they want me a prisoner in my own home and they want me full of anxiety all the time and stressed and so forth. And I'm not generally. I'm not. I've survived it all. And I'm still telling the tale, you know, I've still got loads more to tell. There's so much more detail to all this. And that will come on my blog. And all of this, wherever, we'll see how Twitter goes. It was unjust. It truly was unjust. And I was suspended twice before and apologise to. One apology took a year to come. As I said previously, I was glad of that because it was thoroughly investigated, and so was I, and the injustice of that is blinding, and that's when the police come and got me. May 2018. After 2012, 13, them torturing me by electrocution, and my barely surviving that. So, yeah, it's like a bit... There's a lot in it, really. It's a lot. There you go. There you go. So that's it, really. That's just I wanted to update how shit, really, my birthday was. Again. I just want to remember her name. Fresh Move Letting Agencies, Exeter, manager. Evil fucking bitch. Evil fucking bitch. Evil fucking bitch. And that's about it, really. And if I couldn't evidence what I'm saying, I wouldn't say it. Thanks.